Hi everyone, Todd here, and welcome back to the Fearless Foxes. Today is episode 2 of our one-season challenge with Leicester City. So there's been one game since the last one and today's episode. In today's episode, naturally we take on Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane. So let's take a look at that one result in between. That was a 4-1 victory over Barnet. Now, naturally, with the league being my focus, I decided to rotate the squad completely, and we actually end up playing pretty well, destroying Barnet 4-1 with a hat-trick from Inacho, which is great to see because he struggled in the first 2 games of the season. Ahmed Musa gets in 2 goals on the right wing, and Okazaki getting an assist there. Mare Gray also getting a goal and an assist. So, pretty good performance all the way around. So very, very happy with that. But today we go up against Tottenham Hotspur, who actually, let's see how well they did in the opening fixture. They actually won 1 and drew 1 so far. Take a look at their squad. Now, naturally, we all know a lot about Tottenham Hotspur. Primarily the main striker, Harry Kane, gotten 4 goals in the first 2 games, so he's on fire. Dele Alli, as we know, a super creative midfielder. Christian Eriksen, a guy who has a ton of potential, but a ton of creative ability about him. He has the ability to create something out of nothing with his just his flair and his free kick taking skills. Next to him, they obviously got Victor Wanyama, the former Southampton midfielder. He's definitely a kind of a stone house, be honest with you. He's just a huge guy, he's a brick house kind of midfielder. You'll know if you run into him. Next to him, Eric Dyer, a very, very solid centre midfielder, can also play centre half as well. Alderweireld, as we know, is a very good centre half. He used to play for Southampton as well. But anyway, going into today's game, obviously we are playing Tottenham away from home. So this is a game that I kind of penciled in as a potential draw, maybe a surprise victory. It's going to be very, very tough, nevertheless. But then again, what game in the Premier League isn't tough nowadays? Everyone's kind of made great improvements. So Tottenham looks like a line play 4-2-3-1 formation. Harry Kane's obviously leading the line, and Son's going to start off on the left wing, Lamela on the right with Dyer and Ali through the middle, Wanyama on the bench with Alderweireld, Vertonghen at the back with Trippier and Rose on the fullback position. So this is how we're going to line up, however. Schmeichel obviously in goal, Simpson, Morgan, Holt, Fuchs, Fellaini, Abora, Albrighton, Maraz, Jamie Vardy and Inacho return to the team after being dropped in the Huddersfield game. So that's how we're going to line up. Again, I'm quietly confident we can sneak a positive result today. Obviously, they're a tough opposition, so obviously we'll take it as it comes. But I think as long as we play up to our ability, we could snatch a draw today. Alright, so here we go, getting things started here at White Hart Lane. So it's going to be interesting in real life, actually, because Tottenham are now playing at Wembley, and they had a really rough start to the time there. And the new plan to White Hart Lane looks absolutely amazing, by the way. Their stadium design is absolutely fantastic. And it'll be interesting to see, obviously, next season when they move into it, how well they're going to fill that place up. Because, I mean, Tottenham are a big club, and I'm sure they will do just fine. Right, so Kane's through on goal. Great stop there from Kasper Schmeichel early on. That was a good opportunity for Harry Kane. That's a clear-cut chance in the first 5 minutes, and hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Here's maybe another opportunity for someone. Mahrez gives it away cheaply to Son. Back to Eriksen, to Dele Alli, who drives forward here, shoots from the edge of the area, and it goes harmlessly over the bar. But Tottenham putting the pressure on really early here. Now, straight from that goal kick, here's maybe another chance. And Nacho goes by his man, but he's that danger snuffed out very quickly from the Tottenham defence. Lamela hits it forward to Harry Kane, who's through on goal. Harry Kane shoots off the outside of the post, and Holt makes the necessary clearance. That was another good opportunity there for Tottenham, and we should be 1-0 down by now. They're absolutely all over us. So what I'm going to do to try and stem the attack is I am going to change the tactics real quick. I'm going to move Mahrez to a winger role, and on the right wing on support. Albrighton's going to stay there, and I'm just going to try and hold out because right now they're absolutely destroying us. So hopefully that change will help to solidify the midfield a bit more, and maybe we'll just be able to hold on and withstand this kind of pressure. But here's maybe a chance here on the counter-attack, though. Inacho gets into the box. He pulls wide. Great tackle from Alderweireld. And he makes the clearance as far as Trippier. Hits it long for Kane, but Holt snuffs it out very well. Dyer to Eriksson. Eriksson to Dyer. Dyer hits on to Kane. Great one from Kane, who shoots and scores past Michael there. Great finish there from Harry Kane. And it is 1-0 to Tottenham. Can't say that wasn't coming. Tottenham are absolutely all over us in the first half so far. 62% possession to our 38, and not to mention all those great opportunities they've had. And it's only been 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, great ball from Eric Dyer there, and awesome run from Harry Kane running off Wes Morgan, and a good finish there to Kasper Schmeichel's left side. No chance for the Danish goalkeeper. Here's a corner kick. Lamela whips it into Rose. Now, Danny Rose should not be winning the ball in the box there from a corner kick, and it is 2-0 to Tottenham. This could be a very long day in charge of Leicester City. Yeah, there's no way. No one picked him up there in the box. Disappointing defending. That's not what I've trained the guys to do. Alright, folks, back to Morgan to Fellaini. Fellaini to Abora. Abora to Nacho. Tackle again from Outer Wilwald. Ball's hit long. Fellaini as well to win it back. Back to Hote. Hote to Fellaini. Fellaini to Abora. So back to Fuchs to Albrighton. Albrighton drives inside. But he gives it away cheaply, but Abora does well to win it back. And the ball's hit forward here. We just can't break them down at all. Very, very disappointing on the attacking and defence so far today. And here's maybe a chance for Tottenham to make it 3-0. Lamela cuts inside, shoots, and a comfortable save there for Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Alright, here's a corner kick. Albrighton's going to whip it in. Mares heads it down to Nacho at the edge of the area. He plays it out wide to Albrighton. He looks to Mares in the box. He gets his head there, but a comfortable save from Loris. That was probably our best chance of the game thus far. And it wasn't a good opportunity, to be honest with you. Here is Ali. He whips it in. Hope makes the clearance on as far as Eriksson and hits off Morgan. And it is a goal that is 3-0 now to Tottenham Hotspur. And that pretty much wraps up the game just before halftime. Obviously, we're just not in this game today. We're just not playing well at all. And there are going to be changes at halftime, just to stem the tide and avoid an embarrassing defeat. Alright, so let's go take a look at the tactics real quick. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to move our two wingers forward a little bit more. I'm going to put Fuchs onto a support structure, and I'm going to have Abora sit a little bit deeper alongside Fellaini. And I'm going to bring off Albrighton, and I'm going to bring on Damari Gray instead. A bit more pace up top, and I'm also going to bring off Slimani. Have Slimani play as a target man, and then move Jamie Vardy to a poacher role, who, honestly, Vardy's been very, very quiet today. We need him to play well if we stand any chance of getting back in this game. Alright, here's a chance. Fuchs whips it in to Hope, flicks it on, and Morgan hits the underside of the bar. That was a great opportunity there for us to get back in the game early in the second half, but Wes Morgan couldn't turn it home. And the corner kick goes straight in the hands of Loris, and the attack is over. Alright, here's a chance here for Tottenham. Trippier whips it in. Morgan with the clearance only as far as Lamela. Simpson makes a clearance just about, and the ball is finally booted clear from Wes Morgan to Jamie Vardy. Fellaini picks it up in midfield, plays it to Slimani, and the attack is unfortunately over. I was going to hope for half a chance there. Alright, 64 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and make some changes to try and save some legs out there. Fellaini is the only one that's looking like he might be struggling, so let's bring him off for Danny Drinkwater, who's just returning from injury. Had a really good game midweek against Barnet, and we'll give him a run out now because as the season progresses, he could be a key player for us. Alright, Fuchs hit at Slimani, I should say Slimani. Slimani to Vardy. Vardy drives forward, shoots, and a good save there from Loris. Unlucky, a little bit better though. We are playing better in the second half, but to be honest, we couldn't really play any worse. Alright, extra time is about up here, and it looks like it's going to be a very easy victory for Tottenham Hotspur, 3-0. There's one corner kick left to go. Nope, the ref's going to blow the full-time whistle. It is a 3-0 defeat at White Hart Lane. So, disappointing display. I expected a lot better from the boys, to be honest with you. I mean, not much more to say apart from that, really. I mean, I was hoping we would compete a bit better than this. We always knew it was going to be a tough game, and I was hoping to maybe snatch a draw. But Tottenham were just simply much, much better than us on the day. So, disappointing result all the way around. The next fixture I'll actually be up against Manchester United in probably about a month and a half time in the game. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. Remember, if you haven't entered the competition, please go ahead and check out the introduction video for the series. Let you know how you can enter to maybe win a chance, maybe have a chance to win a copy of Foot Manager 2018 on me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.